The Wolf and the Seven Young Kids.
There was once an old goat who had 7 little ones, and was as fond of them as her mother was of her children. One day she had to go into the wood to fetch food for them, so she called them all around her.
"They are children,"
said she.
"I am going out into the wood, and while I am going to be on your war against the wolf. For if he were once to get inside, he would eat you put, skin, bones and all. The great often disgusts himself, but he may always be known by his horse's voice and black paws." "They are, mother,"
answered the kids.
"You need not be afraid. We will take good care of ourselves."
And the mother played good. Goodbye, and went on her way which days meant.
It was not long before someone came knocking at the house door and crying out,
"Open the door, my dear children. Your mother is come back, and has brought each of you something."
But the little kids now is what the wolf by the horse's voice.
"We will not open the door,"
cried they.
"You are not our mother. She has a delicate and sweet voice, and your voice is hoarse. You must be the wolf."
Then off went the wolf to a shop and bought a big lump of chalk, and ate it up to make his voice soft. And then he come back, cannot at the house door, and cried,
"Open the door, my dear children. Your mother is here, and has brought each of the something."
But the wolf had put up his black paws against the window, and the kids, saying this, cried out,
"We will not open the door. Our mother has no black paws like you. You must be the wolf."
The wolf then ran to a baker.
"Baker,"
said he,
"and her in the food. Pray spread some down over the place."
And when the baker had plastered his feet, he ran to Miller.
"Miller,"
said he,
"strew me some white meal over my paws."
But the miller refused, thinking the wolf must be meaning harm to someone.
"If you don't do it,"
cried the wolf,
"we'll eat you up."
And the miller was afraid and did as he has told, and that just shows what mean hour.
And now came the rush the third time to the door and connect.
"Open, children,"
cried he.
"Your dear mother has come home, and both you ate something from the wood. First shall you use your paws,"
say the kids,
"so that we may know if you are really our mother or not."
And he put up the palms against the window. And when they saw that they were white, all seemed right, and they opened the door. And when he was inside, they saw it was the wolf, and they were terrific and tried to hide themselves, and ran under the table. The second got into the bed, the third into the oven, the fourth in the kitchen, the fifth in the cupboard, the sixth on the sink, the seventh in the cloak case. But the wolf found them all, and gave them short serve, and after the shadow went down, all but the youngest, who was with in the cloak case, and saw the wolf. Having got what they wanted, started forming to the green meadows and laying himself down under a tree. He fell asleep.
Not long after, the mother goat come back from the wood, and oh, what does it meet her eyes? The door was staying wide open, table, chairs, and stools, all thrown about, dishes broken, kid and pillows torn off the bed. She saw her children. They were nowhere to be found. She called to each of them by name, but nobody answered, until she came to the name of the youngest.
Her, I'm mother.
A little voice cried.
Her, in the clock case.
And so she helped him out, and heard how the wolf had come, and eaten all the rest. And you may think how she cried for the last of her dear children.
At last, in her grief, the wonder of the door, and the youngest kid with her. And when they came in the medium, there they saw the wolfin lying under a tree, and snoring to the branch shock. The mother got looked at him careful on all sides, and she noticed how something inside this body was moving and struggling. Dormi, thought she, can it be that my poor children that the developed 47 mil are still alive? And she sent the little kid back to the house for a pair of shears, a needle, and thread. The shear cut the wolf's body open, and no sooner had she made a snip that out came the head of one of the kids, and then another snip, and then one after the other, the six little kids all jumping out alive and well. For ingredients, the rose had shallowing the down wall. How delightful this was. So they comfort their mother and hoping about like tailors at the wedding.
Now feed some wood hard stones,
Sighed the mother.
and we will fill his body with them, as his least has slept.
And see they fished some in all haste, and put them inside him. And the mother set him up so quickly again that there was none the wiser.
When the wolf at last awoke and got up, the stones inside him made him feel very thirsty. And as he was going to the brook to drink, they struck and rattled and against another, and so cried out,
What is this I feel inside me, knocking hard against my bones? How shall such a thing got to me? They were kids, and now they stones.
So he came to the brook and stopped to drink, but the heavy stone hated him down. So he fell over into the water, and when the 7 little kids saw it, they came up running.
The wolf is dead, the wolf is dead.
They cried, and taking hands, they danced with their mother all about the place.